I mentioned in past videos that I lost the world that I was making, the videos on with like all the different locations and everything. So I decided, you know what? I think it's just better to start from scratch. So that's what I did. Here is the new map. So we started off with the first location here, and it's complete. And right now I'm just kind of working on the rest of the town. As you can see here, this location looks very familiar, doesn't it? It is the Fnaf 1 movie location, sort of. I mixed it with the first game and the movie as well. So it's kind of original, more custom, but this is the exterior of it. I'm very proud of it so far. I kind of wanted to put some inspiration from the second Fnaf movie into it, where it kind of curves around a bit, but I just more like kind of expanded it. So let me know what you think of this. It might look really laggy in the video footage because I'm recording it with OBS. This is what it looks like with shaders on, and I love it. I love how it came out so far. And if I turn it to night, these lights under here turn on. So it kind of gives it some more ambience, especially up there as well. And the sign also glows as well. That's what it looks like with shaders on. I'm going to switch back and forth because I want to give you guys a good look. There's some colorful lights in there that shaders really help pronounce. So I'll show you that in a bit. So we'll go and open up into the restaurant. Very proud of how this entrance area looks. And if you want the mod pack, the link to it will be in the description as well. It's for Modernth players, so I recommend downloading that. We don't have a CurseForge version of it yet. I apologize. We got a little ATM here. We probably don't even need the ATM here. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. Anyway, we got some of the posters, so it's kind of a mix of the movie and, of course, my own original ideas. So all of this here, especially, is the movie. This is new because I couldn't find a good welcome sign that fits in with this color, because if you look at this, the welcome sign from the movie really blends in, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Sign up here, and I'm really proud of how it came out. I like it a lot. So we go in here, we have the behind the counter and everything. Very proud of how that looks. Here is the restaurant itself, the dining area. Very proud of how this came out. We have the little booths here. I decided not to put the windows in because they didn't really look good in my opinion. We got the carousel here, and of course we have the restrooms here as well, all fully laid out, though they are a little big maybe. We go over here and we have the safe room laid out exactly like the game. And we have the yellow rabbit suit. We have the arcade cabinets. We turn one of these on. And we got just some random stuff in here. And even a little Fredbear poster. Just a little Easter egg. And we even got some water droplets up here as well. As you can see, cameras are all set up as well. We have the camera here at the stage. Though there is a problem that I'm having with the cameras, and that's getting the layout. For some reason, the left click is acting up. It's not working correctly whenever I try to make a layout. So if I go underground and I have the whole layout here, it doesn't highlight it. It only has the block that I used to get the area selected, like the whole area selected, and the block that I used to select the whole area, that's the one that's selected as a layout block. I hope that makes sense, but that's a problem I'm having, and it's really irking me. I really wish that it would work. And we even have an arcade area. Very, very proud of how this came out. You go up in here, they have the whole thing. We have some racing arcades. We have the basketball arcades. Not really arcade, but the hoops. We got this thing which actually works. I think if you right click on it at the right angle, yes, it actually works. Very, very cool. And then we even have a ball pit area, which I used a bit of the stars from the FNAF 2 location just to give it some personality. But if you want to see what this place looks like with shaders, I have rethinking voxels. I haven't changed any settings on it, so it's all perfectly high quality. And this is what it looks like with shaders on. See how much it just gives the place so much more personality. Of course, it's very, very laggy because I'm recording this at the same time. Otherwise, it'd be smooth. But that's what it looks like, and I'm very, very happy with it. I even got the stage to light up just how I wanted to. So the characters are lit up and their backgrounds lit up. They even got some color bouncing off of them. Very, very happy with it. And this is completely original. We have a whole drawing area as well. So I figured, I didn't really know what to do with this corner. So you know what? I figured, why don't you have an area where kids can draw? So yeah, this is the whole dining area as well as the stages. We even got a prize corner over here. Very happy with this. We even have the kitchen through these doors. Very happy with this. This is probably the best kitchen I've made personally. A lot of inspiration from the movie, as well as my own original ideas, like this area here. This thing here was used with Axiom, so I can't really show you which block it is, but if you just look up garage, then there it is. It's from Fnaf blocks. So happy that the Five Nights at Freddy's mod got an update, because there's so many blocks that came in handy here. This also is from the Five Nights at Freddy's mod. Looks great. I love it. We got the freezer here. And then if we go through here, just like how the movie is, there's the loading dock that you can go through the kitchen. And very happy with this too. We even got a puppet box. Just a little Easter egg from the past location. Some clothes, some racks. And then if we go through this door, we have the hallways as well as the office over there. I wanted to keep both hallways just like the game. And we even have the supply closet here as well. If you go through here, this is parts and service. We'll get to that later. We'll show off the office first. So we have one of the hallways here, and we have the hallway on the right here as well. And you can enter through into the loading dock through this hallway as well. Yeah, this is a total mix of the office from the movie as well as the game. So I even have the desk from the movie, but the supplies from the monitors and fan and everything from the game. So all the drawings, the poster. I even added this vent here for a little fun. And it actually works too. If you go through the vent here, there's a little ladder that goes up and you can go through the vent. But then we have everything in the background, the dartboard, a little mini fridge, a coffee station, the power switch. So everything is all here just to give it some personality and flavor. And on this side, of course, we have this from the movie as well as this. We even have the paper pals too from the second game. I would show you guys all the cameras, but I have to set them all back up again because I lost the tablet. That was a pretty big oopsie on my part. Sorry about that, guys. But maybe in the next video, I'll show you all the cameras when I have the second location built. So anyway, that's the office, the hallways, everything. Man, I wish I could show off the cameras. But we also have this hallway to an exit. Even this little poster here. So if you go back here, here's the exit. And then we go through here into parts and service. Love these doors. And we have this little twisty hallway here. Love it. And it all works in tandem with the Foxy stage as well. So you can walk back here, go in, and here is the backstage. So I wanted to mix it with the movie as well. So we have the torture chair as well as the torture Freddy. But I also used Axiom for all of the heads as well, just to hide like Bonnie's like ears sticking up. Kind of wish there was an option to make them like fold. Lots and lots of stuff in here. And we can also go backstage as well here. Then we have all the characters. Now that's pretty much all for all of this, except for one little area, which if you go back here to behind the counter, there's also another exit. And you can go through here to this twisty kind of hallway. And then we have another exit right here. Which reminds me, there is supposed to be an exit sign there. So anyway, there's that. And then we have a little room here, which is not super important. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Let me just get rid of this useless phone here though. And if you can hear music in the background, it's from the neon jukebox. It kind of gives it the whole vibe. And if you guys want to see what it looks like with shaders on, I even show you that. So here's the hallway. Love it. Love it. Here's the kitchen. We got the loading dock here. And then we go through here. We have some of the lights spilling through. Love it. So we go back here. This is what it looks like here. We have the backstage here, Foxy stage. And then over here we have the office. Perfect how it looks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a whole restaurant here. The rest of this video will just be showing off the world that I've got going on so far outside. So here's a parking lot and everything. We have the whole outside area, and there's a lot of stuff that I've been working on. So I'm gonna turn off shaders. So this is the river. It's still in progress. It stopped over here, but it's going to keep going through, probably into some mountains over there, and then it'll stop. But if we follow this road, we have the main street like of the town here. We have a bunch of shops. A lot of these are all copied and pasted, but later I'm going to give them all their own flavor, their own personality. But if we go over here, we have a bank here. I really wanted to do this, and I love how it came out. All of this area, there's gonna be so much more, but as you can see, there's even a lake here, a custom lake that I made with Axiom, as well as all these mountains and everything too. All of this is custom, and I'm very happy with how this lake came out. But we also got a little gas station there. But if we follow this road over this bridge, this is currently where I'm at over there with a bunch of homes and houses and everything. There's going to be houses behind the Fnaf 1 restaurant over there, but if you take this little offshoot here off the road, follow this, you probably recognize what this windy road is. Over here we have Juniors. I pretty much just full on copied it from what was the game again? It was like a FNAF version of Mario Kart, but I pretty much just copied the building from that game, and the whole interior of it is all custom since you don't really see anything inside. And then we keep following down the road until you wind up on this little offshoot here, mailbox there. And here's the Afton house. In the minigame, it's very simplified, very, very simplified. So I wanted to give it its own flavor, give it a bunch of rooms and everything so it can actually look like a house. So if you go inside, we have the dining area here. Of course, we have the TV and the sofa. I even put in a kitchen as well. Very happy with this. You go down this hallway. You go here, we have a little room here. And then we also got this one, which is also kind of like FNAF 4. And all the rooms kind of look like this. But this is the one where there's like the broken window, and then there's like the footprints outside. And then we go down here. We have a little bathroom here. And then we go through here. William Afton's room. Got a big old bed. I should probably make this window kind of line up with that, but this is also pretty much copied from the racing game as well. I just wanted to make it really accurate, and I'm very happy with how this came out. Very, very happy. Keep following this road. It doesn't really link up anywhere yet, but it's supposed to link up with the rest of the town here, which is all gonna be expanded and everything. I'm gonna have every location from every main game. I'm not gonna have Security Breach or Secret of the Mimic, which I know a lot of people probably really, really want, but maybe somewhere down the line I will, but I just want to focus on the main games. And anyway, this is the neighborhood so far. This is what I'm working on right now, and eventually it's going to have the another Afton house, and it's going to have a road that leads to Fredbear's Family Diner. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put the FNAF 2 location, the third location. I gotta figure out where to put sister location, and it's all very, very early, but I really just wanted to get a lot of the town finished. If you want to stick around for a while, be sure to subscribe. It's really appreciated, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Hope you have a great day. See ya.